Hi there, Logic Language Learners. This is a video very specifically on c'est bien versus c'est bon. Both of which mean it's great, it's good, it's fine, whatever, in French. And annoyingly, both of which have reasonably specific rules over when we use them. Some crossover. And also, they're such common expressions in French, they're really useful to have. So this is the sister video to when we use bien and when we use bon. I'm so dead this week, I've had so much work, I can't even tell you how little sleep I've had. So I look like awful, but yeah, so if I suddenly nod off in this video, I do apologise. So, I am not being arrogant at all, but I really do pride myself on being able to basically give somebody a clear answer for a question that they have. And I just want you to be a little bit mindful of when you look up grammar on the internet. And I thought an interesting way of doing this, c'est bien versus c'est bon, would be to type that into Google. So literally I've just typed c'est bien versus c'est bon, VS for versus. And just to look at some of the kind of questions that come up. And this is going to give us not just different ways of working out the different buzzwords, because, you know, sometimes one buzzword will ring home with you, sometimes another one will make the point, but also just to look how a lot of the time people just talk rubbish on the internet. They really do. Be very mindful as well, when you type in grammar questions, normally there's two types of website that you will find the answer on. One is on a forum, which effectively means it's open to anybody who contributes on the forum. And often in language forums it will have, you know, the location and the language, the native language or one of the native languages of the person contributing. Whereas if it's on a website, a grammar website, it may or may well not be 100% correct either, but most of the time you'd like to think it was. So just be very aware of what sort of places you're going to. Also be aware, for the more intermediate advanced amongst you, you can go to French forums. What I mean is forums where we discuss French. This might surprise you, but French grammar is often discussed by French speakers. You know, it isn't just, oh, foreigners are finding it really difficult. It's often in French there's questions about what we would use. So off we go. So I typed in c'est bon versus c'est bien. So the first one that comes up is the forum for Duolingo. Duolingo is a perfectly good app for learning languages, what have you. So the question is this. Hi there. So in the lesson, and I will attach these links underneath. So in the lesson, subjunctive present, I was given a sentence. It's good that you're living here to translate. I wrote, c'est bon que vous vivez ici. I was told that this was not correct and that the correct translation was c'est bien que tu vives ici. Someone wrote in comments that c'est bon is wrong because c'est must be followed by an adverb. Bien. Well, that's not correct in any way, shape or form. You can use c'est with an adjective loads. C'est beau. C'est délicieux. C'est intéressant. But then what should I make? This is where it gets really niche. But then what should I make of the famous song C'est si bon? I thought if the lyricist André Ornez repeated these words so many times in the song, then I could use them too. It turns out that there is another song by Charles Trenet, very well-known singer, named C'est bon, so how come? Wasn't particularly predicting the song reference, but the guy's got a point. Yeah, if you've heard those expressions, then it's more than likely that they are part of French language. So somebody answers. Even if you used bien, your sentence would be incorrect because you didn't use the subjunctive. So this is the first point. So if you say c'est bien, que, we're debating at the moment whether we're using bon or bien. But if you say it's something that, unless that it's is going into a probable / definite adjective, like it's certain that, then whatever you are saying after the that will be in the subjunctive. Okay? So it's great that you live here. C'est bien que vous viviez ici, not c'est bien que vous vivez ici. C'est bien que tu vives ici, rather than c'est bien que tu vis ici. And that person has written those two things down. However, if you use the subjunctive, which they've spelt wrong, it would be incorrect, because bon here because bon and bien don't have the same meaning. This is true in French. And in English, good covers up both meanings, also true, and they are separated in French, although they overlap a bit. Good. So this person generally knows what they're on about. So now we look at the definitions, the different themes, the different buzzwords. So I have basically made a list underneath of all of these words, these definitions that come up, these different feelings, to see if we can kind of feel it. This person says, c'est bon can mean it is tasty or pleasurable. All right? Okay, tasty or pleasurable. So if you say c'est bon, we're not on about something being bon or bien normally. We're on about after c'est. So c'est bon is tasty or pleasurable. Whilst c'est bien means that you are giving your favourable opinion on something. So far on bon we've got tasty and pleasurable. And on giving a favourable opinion we've got bien. Now let's just be clear, if I said, oh, this soup is good, that's a favourable opinion, but because it is physical taste or sensation or smell or something feels, physical sensation, tasty, pleasurable, to be fair, this person didn't say physical sensation, I'm just jumping in with what I know it means, then that will be bon, even if that's giving an opinion. So I understand that that's obviously a little bit, confusing. So taste, pleasurable, food so far, that's what we've got so far. If you want to make your own list, but I'll pop it underneath, is c'est bon. So if somebody gave me some soup, I went, oh, it's good, I'd say c'est bon. If somebody gave me a favourable opinion on something, I'd say c'est bien. So something other than food or other than something physical. If somebody said, what do you think of the new Tarantino movie? And I went, it's good, that would be c'est bien. If I said it's a good film, c'est un bon film, or le film est whatever, I'm going to use bon and bien normally. Yeah, I'm going to use bon and bien normally. Okay? I'm on about the use of c'est bien. Okay? Versus c'est bon. So that's the first one then. So we've got taste and pleasurable versus an opinion. Next up, I've got the Alpine French School, who appear to have done a Grammar for Dummies copy-paste. So when to use c'est bon, when to use c'est bien. So they say c'est bon is used to express a physical sensation. So does that work for you with taste and pleasurable? I guess yeah. So I love chocolate, it's really good. J'adore le chocolat, c'est tellement bon. All these websites are in the description. To have a siesta in the sunshine, it's really good. Faire la sieste au soleil, c'est vraiment bon. It feels good. Faire du sport et manger équilibré, c'est bon pour la santé. So to do sports and eat in a balanced way, it's good for health. C'est bon de boire une bière après le ski. It's good, feels good, it's nice, whatever, it's great to drink a beer after skiing. So in all of these examples, it's your body speaking. Yeah, very often your stomach. Side note, as referred to on this website, if you are saying something is not good, you don't really want to be saying c'est mauvais as often as you can say c'est pas bon. C'est mauvais is a little bit more extreme. Yeah, I'll just say that now. It's a bit harsh. So when do we use c'est bien then? So what have we added to the bon list? We've added, so we already had taste